Good morning, everyone. Welcome to twitch.tv/Ice Cream Uploads. My name is Graham D, and I'm joined by Bippy. I'll read Bip.
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm going to go straight to it because we've been dicking about before we went live. Hi! How are you all doing? So I went to Disneyland last weekend, and this is what comes of it. But I'm not only am I super immature. For those of you listening on demand, by the way, hey, how you doing? My name is Graham Day. This is Bib. I'm joined by the Nano Gauntlet from Avengers, as in like Endgame, obviously. And if you're like, what's the Nano Gauntlet? It's not the big golden gauntlet that Thanos has. It's not the Hulk version of the gauntlet. It's the one that Iron Man has. The one where Iron Man does the snap. I don't know if I can't really get it to do it on command, but let's try and go. No, I can't figure it out.
He's balled it.
I did it. I've done it twice by accident in build up to the stream. But when I actually want to do it, I can't do it. There you go. Anyway, so yeah, it doesn't just stop there though. So this is the Nano Gauntlet from Marvel Legends. It's basically a big man toy, but you don't usually get to see it. But we worked on Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. So I now have a right hand that's red and robotic. And for anyone that's played Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Solid Snake, or Old Snake, or just Snake, Venom Snake, whatever you want to call him, he basically has had an arm amputated and has a robotic arm instead, which is here. Yay! Oh, I'm tangled up now. So I've now got two arms on the go. Let's go, baby. Apart from this one's not wearable, which is why I've got a big old fat arm. So nice.
Big old fat arm.
So yeah, there you go. Let's go, baby. And then naturally, the very first thing I did once I got this arm and once I got on the call with Bib was, yeah, flip the birds. That's what Thanos can't do. So yeah. Manchild, how we doing? Anyway, welcome into twitch.tv/Ice Cream Uploads. I will leave that there. I will do some tinkering with that on stream, no doubt, probably tomorrow when we do some chasing crates with mates. But for now, we'll leave it alone because we are here for a video game podcast. I know you're here like, oh, great, that's cool. But tell me about some news. Tell me a little bit about how God of War Ragnarok is getting on in the world right now. Well, that's fine, because that's exactly what we are here to do, with a little bit of help from our friends over at Next Gen Base. I say a little bit of help. We're going to give a little bit of love to them, and hopefully you guys can help us with that too. So if you are in the stream, we will be sharing some links, and if you can just go and watch a couple of videos or whatever over the course of the day, that would be very, very much appreciated. Yeah. Let me just click on. There we go. Nice. I just wanted to click on a thumbnail just to make sure I'd read it properly, and I'm just double checking my notes before I do. But before we jump into any of that, let me go through the introduction of the show. Welcome into the stream. I'm Graham. This is Bibby. We are Ice Cream Uploads, and in true ice creamy fashion, this is The Scoop, the UK's #1 video game podcast, if we do say so ourselves. We are live on twitch.tv/Ice Cream Uploads, and I don't know whether you heard that then, but my Infinity Gauntlet, Nano Gauntlet just turned itself off. So I'm sat here behind me. Yeah, nice. But yeah, we are live on twitch.tv/Ice Cream Uploads, where we go live each and every single weekday with The Scoop, and we go live at 10 a.m. Ish. It's not too bad today. It's 11:43, so that's not too bad. Usually it's been about 2 o'clock in the afternoon for the past week or so, but it is what it is. Sometimes we hit it, sometimes we don't. But we will be live for the next hour or so, regardless of what time it is, and we will be bringing you the biggest, the best, and the breaking stories from the world of video games, plus our thoughts and impressions on those stories. We want to hear your thoughts and impressions, and then your thoughts and impressions on our thoughts and impressions. That's kind of how the whole thing works, so please do feel free to get involved. And it's important that you do, because we are live on Twitch, but the live stream is turned into a podcast, a video on YouTube, and an audio podcast on iTunes and Spotify and SoundCloud and Google Play. There's lots of places where over 165,000 people have watched and listened to this podcast on demand, so please do feel free to get involved on behalf of all of those beautiful people. Before we go any further, though, a quick reminder that we have a giveaway that we can't give away. It's an ungiveaway. So we have a giveaway that we drew for Lucy and a bunch of numbers or something like that on Tuesday. That wasn't claimed within the 48-hour period. We re-rolled that yesterday, and Ayub and a bunch of numbers was the winner. as mentioned in our post, we aren't tweeting this out. We will be mentioning it on stream. We will tweet it out if we can't get onto stream, but the chances are we're probably going to do it. So it does mention that the giveaways will be announced within streams and Discord, and they are. So Lucy, you missed out. That was 150 to 250 quid's worth of headset that you just didn't get. It's gone. Ayub, you've got just over 24 hours left to claim your prize. If it doesn't go at that point, well, we're just going to keep it. Suckers! No, if it doesn't go at that point, we're going to change the way we do the draw. We haven't decided exactly how or what yet, but we'll do something that doesn't require 48 hours or something like that makes it easier to give away. So yeah, keep your eyes on us. Do spread the word. Let people know that if no one has claimed, by the end of our Chasing Crates with Mate stream tomorrow, we will be doing another draw somehow. Not necessarily that we will be doing the draw tomorrow or Sunday, but we will be re-rolling it. So if anyone has entered, let them know they might still have a chance of winning that headset. If it isn't claimed, Ayub might go, hey, no, big fan. Just I watch the content on demand. So, I'm one of the 165,000 people that watches and listens on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Google Play. So I just want to drop in the stream and pick it up a bit later on. God, guys, what's the pressure? And if that's the case, then that's fine. Ayub. Nice. But if you don't win that, we are having another giveaway on Monday. On Monday, we will be giving away a copy of FIFA 23 to anyone that is a subscriber. All you need to do is be a sub on our channel on Twitch at 3 p.m. If you're a sub, you will be included in the giveaway. That's it. Whether you're a tier 1, a tier 2, a tier 3, a prime, a gifted sub, everyone has an equal chance. And that will be drawn on Monday, as we do on the first Monday of every month. Nice. Mr. Bibb.
Hello.
God of War Ragnarok. There's a lot of that in the news.
Yes, it's all over the place today, Graham. All over the place.
All
Can't move
over.
for the reviews.
Everywhere. If you haven't seen it, God of War Ragnarok is absolutely decimating reviews. Let me jump into the split screen. Let me check, see if Bibby's in the studio or at home. He's at home. Nice. I don't have to change it. It's a Red Dead Redemption on Red Dead Online Stadia players exist. Wow, that was news from 2 weeks ago. Let's take that off the screen. It's gone. Because we are talking about the fact that God of War Ragnarok is now the second highest rated new game of the entire year. And bear in mind that we are in November. It's almost going to be the second highest game of the year. There's only one game that has been rated better than God of War, and that is Elden Ring, which I think was like a 97. It might say in the article that we jump into first. So do stick around as we'll jump through that. We'll then jump into a little bit of content from our friends at Next Gen Base to see what Ben Ward and the team at NGB think of God of War. Then we'll jump into the articles that we moved from yesterday. The fact that Modern Warfare 2 will be adding ranked play in 2023. Twitch partners with Xbox so that you guys can get Game Pass for free. And then we'll wrap up with an article that we did share in the Discord yesterday. NFTs are still a thing, apparently. And then we'll wrap things up with... Have we got guitarage on the go? Army exclamation mark FFing Bib.
I do have my guitar here, but we'll leave that for the live performance just before the article. Thoughts?
Oh, sounds good. Okay, well, do you know what? I'll give you a sneak teaser. This is the pre-recorded stuff. If you want the live acoustic lounges, then stick around. But we'll finish up with Free Game Friday. Nice. Jump into the chat. JMK was in nice and early. The time is currently 11:34 and 11 seconds AM for Ice Cream Uploads, which is basically 10 AM-ish. Exactly. I agree. Perfect. Confirmed. Nice. Nichio Anu has been following me around Twitch this morning. I was sat in Jumbo Ash's stream this morning while I was working away. He came into the stream, so I was like, do you know what? As much as I like Jumbo Ash, I'm leaving this stream. Can't be asked for this.
I am out of here.
So I left. Went over to see Precision. Guess who pops up a Precision stream?
Stalker!
Honestly. God damn it. Just give it me. Morning, says Aging Superhero. No, Aging Superhero. Maybe. No, but how long? How much? Your favourite stalker? Yeah, that's true. That is true. Facts. Spitting bars, mate. Absolute facts. Okay, we're going to jump in some news. So, we've spoken about it already. Let's just jump straight in. Have you played the first God of War yet, Pip?
I have played it, yes. Fantastic game.
Just to confirm for everyone in the stream as well as myself, when I say first God of War, I mean 2018, not like God of War back on like hack and slash days kind of thing. Yeah. Thoughts?
Yeah, it was a fantastic game. I never got around to actually finishing it, and that's a slight disclaimer. And I probably should have done, considering it was available for free, but I got it at the time, and I never got around to finishing it. It was a fantastic game for what I played. I probably played like 8 hours of it, 8, 9 hours of it, which is an awful lot for me. But yeah, it was a fantastic game, nonetheless.
Well, it seems like you're not alone with that opinion. As we jump into our first news story of the day, this is written by Tom Ivan at VGC, and it says God of War Ragnarok is the second highest rated new game of the year. Its score is only toppled by Elden Ring, according to review aggregation sites. So God of War Ragnarok reviews have gone live, and the PlayStation exclusive has been extremely well received by most critics. At the time of publishing, the game has a score of 94 on review aggregation site Metacritic, making it the second highest rated new title of the year, the entire year. The game score is only bettered by fellow 2022 release Elden Ring. From Software's title has a Metascore of 96. Portal Companion Collection has 96, and Persona 5 Royal 95 also highly placed, but are ports from previous years. So basically, I mean, they were kind of shoo-ins. If you're porting an exceptional game and making it better, you're pretty much just saying, give me another high score. So with that in case, Elden Ring is the only brand new game that beats it. So there you go. There is the list. Elden Ring 96, God of War Ragnarok 94, Neon White 90, Norco 89, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 89. God of War Ragnarok is also publisher Sony's highest rated PS5 game, ahead of Demon's Souls, which got a 92 on Metacritic. On PlayStation 5, only Elden Ring has been rated higher than Sony Santa Monica's sequel to date. VGC's 5-star God of War Ragnarok review labelled it. Do you know what? We don't really care about what VGC have labelled the game, if I'm being honest, because if we want to check out a review, then VGC can suck a fat... No, I'm joking. We like VGC. VGC are good people. VGC are good people. We use them all the time for their news. So VGC, I take it back. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean I didn't mean it. The only reason we're not going to look at what VGC think is because we got friends. And that's exactly what this is. So this, I've just skipped right to the end. If you want to read the full review, you can do. And there is a video of this too. We're not going to play the video on the stream, but we are going to link you up to it. If you think, do you know what, I'm not up for this reading malarkey, I've got work to do. I would watch a video or listen to a video whilst I work. Well, that's fine. You can see here embedded in this is a spoiler-free PS4, PS4 Pro, PS5 with 4K 60 footage review. You are not ready, says the title. So this is done by Ben and the team at Next Gen Base. They've put a lot of effort into this. I have been speaking to Ben. He hasn't been able to tell me much, obviously. But over the last few weeks, he has put a lot of effort into playing through the game, which, do you know what, let me jump ahead. He's scored as a 10 out of 10. Following up a masterpiece with another masterpiece is a rare thing. But with God of War Ragnarok, Santa Monica Studio have achieved it. An absolute triumph of game design, technical know-how, and storytelling. Ragnarok is here, and it's destroyed everything in its path. Woo! Spicy meatball.
High praise.
Yeah, I mean, I have spoken to Ben briefly. And his thoughts on this are very, very consistent. He is massively, massively impressed with what he's seen and what he's played through. Like, literally, like, you can tell when someone who's I say job, it's not his job. We'll call it his job. When someone's job is to put words together to describe video games, and the only words they put together are "wow, this game." I mean, you know it's good when a word person can't word. So yeah, I mean it's good to see. It's good to see.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
What are your thoughts, babe?
Yeah, I thought this was going to be the case, and this is a great instance of why a game should be delayed in the first place. Because albeit I hate the word and the term "polish" because it's so ambiguous as to what that actually means. They've absolutely bleeding nailed this, haven't they? Like, obviously, at some point I will get around to playing this and obviously finishing the first one too. But it just the excitement level for people who are like, I'm not always a day one investor in game franchises. Like, I never really played a God of War game before the one, obviously the remake or the reboot of the one on PlayStation 4. They never really struck me as a game that I must play. And then obviously the hype was so big around that one that you think, okay, yeah, we'll give it a go. And it was a fantastic game. I genuinely have no reason as to why I put it down in the first place. Probably to get on with another game and to keep the conveyor belt going, as it were. But in terms of excitement for this one, I'm so happy that it's managed to deliver for the people who are heavily invested in this. And I mean, people are probably sick of me having these types of comparisons now. But when a new Elder Scroll game come out, or Resident Evil, that's the game, that's the day one games I will play until I complete them. I'll play through as much as I can before I have to maybe move on to something else. But for the people who are heavily invested of God of War, I'm so happy for them because the people who've created it, I don't know what their working conditions was all the time. Obviously, the delay helped them with that. That's what they wanted to try and avoid, all the crunch and stuff. So I hope it was all fantastic their side, and it was everyone's been able to get through this safely, because the payoff has been incredible for them. Like, they're not going to get much higher praise than what we're currently seeing out there. I haven't seen one bad review from this game whatsoever, like across the board.
Yeah, same. I am unanimously seeing positivity around this, which is a rare thing. It's a rare thing in games, but it's a rare thing for a major game, and it's a rare thing for a first party game, and it's an even rarer thing when it's a sequel. Okay, great, we've seen that. You've done more of the same. I mean, the first game could be creating a brand new genre, pushing the envelope in an existing genre or something like that, and people are like, wow, that has done something completely new, completely different. Yeah. And a sequel, by definition, is inferior. Quoting Scream 2 there, by the way. Nice little Randy reference. A sequel, by definition, is inferior. Because it's just more of the same from the first one. And the thing with a sequel is you are beholden to the prequel, the game that came before it. You are beholden to doing that stuff, because the people that played the first one want more of that in the second one. But some people, particularly in the review space, want the envelope to be pushed. And there's a difficult sweet spot where you make the game evolve but keep it the same. And the two things are, it's an oxymoron. Evolve but keep it the same. That's two different things. Evolve is change. Keep it the same is not evolve. So, yeah. And to be able to do that to such a high standard that everyone appreciates it is huge. So massive shout outs to Sony Santa Monica's team for this. I mean, I was gonna jump straight into slating PlayStation then, just in case our buddy, I won't name names, our buddy from PlayStation that we were talking about on yesterday's stream is watching, because we were actually quite positive about the PSVR 2 yesterday, and the fact that PlayStation has lost 2 million subscribers the other day. But obviously, when you're going with clickbait taglines, it looks a little bit negative. So I was going to start sticking the boot in, but I couldn't think of what the taglines were fast enough, so my brain just stalled. God damn it! Let me quickly jump back in. A bunch of Mother Huggers Lake. Good afternoonish. Well, I say afternoonish. It's well afternoonish for you. You've had kebabs and everything today, so nice.
I know, yeah.
Not jealous at all. Too bad the game, to my understanding, is still hack and slash, which makes it not interesting to me. It's not hack and slash. Like the original ones were just like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. This is, do you know what? Let me load up this. I've got NGB's video review here. I'm not going to play much of it because I want to play through this game myself. And I know it's spoiler free. I'm gonna leave this playing through on a tab with volume down or with my headphones off, so I can get a view for NGB. But I'm not going to watch it myself. Ben, sorry, not yet. No. But here is the video. So this, as you can see, like I'll flick through. So there is combat, but there's varying types of combat. So there we've got whip it, bits in boats and so on. So maybe it is a bit too hack and slash for some people. But for me, I'm not a fan of hack and slash, whereas this just looks like combat for me. Not too...
hack and slash is like Devil May Cry, or like the original God of Wars and stuff. I see this as just... I think it's just melee combat. I don't know really. It's definitely not hack and slash. Yeah, I'd say anyway.
I mean, you can see the artistic similarity, but beyond that, the functions of it is different. I mean, there's quick time button pressy stuff there when he's fighting this bear and so on. You've got multiple different elements. I think you can. Is it Atria? I can't remember the name of it. Boy. So you can do some stuff with little dude as well. I'm pretty sure he has a bow and arrow. I mean, I only played I played it. Craig played an hour of the first game. I still have it, and I still have to play through it myself. But that's the plan for me. I'm going to play through God of War 1 and 2, but it's definitely not. It's definitely not that.
The first one's on the PlayStation collection, innit? So you should be good to go with that one.
Yeah. Until we get the God of War Super Remaster Remake HD for the next gen. Actually, I think was that a story that we covered actually the other week. I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't. If it is,
well, I imagine it will probably be in the pipeline at some point now, won't it? I mean, the success of this one, how do you capitalize on that? We'll remake the first one with the all better resolution and textures and all the other stuff. Sorry, my voice is going again.
Yeah, that's what I think so, mate. Yeah, I can see like God of War Ultimate Collection, which is like God of War and God of War Ragnarok in the same box with like they've done with
statues.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even if it's not like statued, but 4K 60 FPS ray traced for both games, and like they did with The Last of Us, and I think they were talking about doing with Horizon as well, is like going back to the first game and making the control schemes mirror the advanced control schemes from the second games. I wouldn't be surprised if there's that sort of stuff. I mean, I don't know if that is needed. I've not played God of War Ragnarok yet, so I don't know whether the controls are exactly rinse and repeat the same or whether they have evolved. But yeah, I'm happy for this. I'm happy to see this. I'm happy to see a Smash success game from a first party, because we've been in a world for the last 2 years. It feels like to me someone may have something that stands out that I've missed. Like there was a lot of fucking The Last of Us Part 1 can suck a fat one. Since I've said that already today. Because it's a remake. It's a remake of a game that's been remastered and already made within the last 10 years, kind of thing. So there was a bit of negativity around Last of Us Part 1 because it was, and I still believe it was, a decision that was commercially orientated. It's still a great decision for people that haven't played the game, people that want to jump into the Last of Us world alongside the new TV show in January. It is an exceptional decision for PlayStation. It's not really one for me, and it's not really one for everyone else as well. So there's a lot of negativity around that. Okay, so we've got a major release that didn't quite scratch everyone's itch unanimously. And then you jump on the other side of the console war, the divide. We've got Halo, which launched to unanimous fanfare and then dropped off because it's just not really been what it... And that's kind of been the tale of things. You'll get something like a Ratchet and Clank, which a lot of people really enjoyed, but it's also that sort of, I want to say, family action, adventure, platformy, whatever you want to call it, genre doesn't necessarily appeal to everyone. So that's another game that's not going to hit across the board for everyone. But God of War, seeing that come out as a tentpole release from PlayStation and absolutely sticking their landing on it I feel like this is the first time for this generation that we've had that from a first party. I mean, obviously we've had other games like Elden Ring that's gone beyond it, but from a PlayStation game, you could probably say Forza Horizon 5 they stuck their landing well and truly. They might not have had loads of content, but whether that is right or not, at that
Halo
point
when it first
launch,
came out,
but
it's like the multiplayer that shit a brick.
I see that as different. I see Forza Horizon 5 came out as a complete game and stuck the landing. Halo came out as a promise of a complete game that never arrived. So it appeared to be sticking the landing, but the landing was drawn out. For me, Halo didn't stick its landing. It made a great impression, first impression, but the lasting impression, not the same. Whereas Forza Horizon made a great impression, and people might have stopped playing it. When I say content-wise, I don't mean that as a negative way. I just mean people might have got their fill and moved on. Whereas Halo, people just moved on and didn't really get their fill. They didn't get what they wanted, kind of thing. So, yeah, I'm happy to see a first-party game on this generation absolutely smash it. And people. Miles Morales for me. I know that you can say that was last gen as well, but Miles Morales stuck its landing for me. So, okay, the first time since Sony last did it. There we go. Basically, PlayStation is better than Xbox. Let's go. No, I mean, technically, Forza Horizon.
We took the scenic route, but we got there in the end.
I mean, technically, Forza Horizon did do it in between. So basically, we're still saying PlayStation is better because PlayStation's had 2 landings stuck with Miles Morales and Ragnarok, and we've only got Forza Horizon 5 from Xbox. So, oh yeah,
PlayStation guy, if you're listening, there you go.
And Xbox, if you're listening, just buy a few more studios. it'll sort out the tears. We're not joking. We don't mind. I'm getting an Xbox for Christmas. Chill out, mate. Fucking hell.
I have one already.
Okay, we'll give it a look when I have time. Exactly, Lake. That's all we wanted you to hear. We were going to sit here and talk for hours until you finally gave in and went off and bought the game. It's fine. Nice. Forney, welcome in. Good morrow, gents. Good morrow, sir. Iron Maiden ticket in my virtual pocket. Lego.
Yeah.
As in...
And they're about 900 years old.
What, his pockets? I don't know. I've never seen them. I have seen his pockets, actually. I've met him in person. So maybe, I will have seen his pockets, but not really. I mean, unless I was staring at his pockets. Maybe I was. Maybe that's where we're getting to it. Maybe we're going all around the houses to say I was staring at his crotch. Okay, fine. Fine.
Was he stiff?
You stiff. Oh, look, a God of War ad. Never would have guessed. Have you just got a God of War ad? Nice. What did I miss? We actually were genuinely, you probably won't believe this, but we were talking about your crotch and your pockets. Like, that is genuinely what you missed. God of War is a game I would buy a PlayStation 4. It looks amazing. It scored amazingly as well. I only heard crotch. Crotch. We're talking about your crotch. Sorry. No apologies. I'm apologising to no one. It was fine. You'll have to watch it back, Lake. Sorry, can't tell you. If you want to know why we're talking about your crotch, you'll have to watch it back. But yeah, it does look amazing. 94 Metacritic, 10s from numerous outlets, including Next Gen Base. As mentioned previously, if you guys can help us support our friends, we would be very, very much appreciative. The link, once again, there in the chat, is to the Next Gen Base article. That is to the written article. Do feel free to go through and read that. If you don't have the time to read through an article, but you can spare 10 minutes, then once again, this is the link to their YouTube review. And then let me click through again. I'll get you the link to their tech review. If you want even more information, they also have a tech review. I mean, apologies, this link I think will have... Actually, I can share it without the time bit. Copy it. Nice. Bosh. So there's 3 links there. The top one is the article. The second one is the video review. And then the third one is a deep dive into the tech behind the game. So if you want to see 12 minutes of what makes the game just be so badass, then that's the third link for you. 11-minute video review and a 12-minute tech review. 25 minutes of God of War content there at an exceptional level. Next Gen Base, they pull it out. When they go in, they go in. So yeah, do feel free to check that. It would be very much appreciated. They are supporters of the channel. They have made content with us in the past as well, the likes of industry watch-alongs and so on. So it would be appreciated if we can help support them. And
if you are watching this on demand, by the way, I will put the links for that in the description below too, so you're able to just easily access that without having to go to YouTube and stuff. Well, I'll make sure I do all that for you.
Nice. VOD, yes, you can watch the crotch on the VOD, like, as well as watching these VODs on the Next Gen Base YouTube. They are supported by PlayStation, by the way, so they do get access and consoles and the news stuff and the like from PlayStation. So, which is why we're asking you to go and click on those videos, because obviously the more views they get, the more support they will get in future, which helps them with their content creation journey, which helps them provide more content to you. It's a full circle. So you help them, they'll help you. That's how it works. So that's why we're trying to get some love in for them. So if you can do that, it would be very much appreciated. Do you know what? I'm going to be even cheekier. I'm going to ask one more favor now. I'm going to go to Next Gen Base on Twitter. I'm going to get the tweet for their God of War review, because they've got all 3 links in one tweet. If you can just go and hit retweet on that would be very much appreciated. I know this has turned into a bit of a love-in for another channel. There is no spawn. There is no ads. We aren't changing hands with any cash or anything. We just want to see good people succeed. So if you can retweet that tweet, if you have Twitter, that would be very much appreciated. I'm going to go do the same thing now. Like, retweet, bosh. Feel free to go in, retweet that tweet. It would be very much appreciated. There is 3 bits of content that they have spent many, many hours unpaid in putting that together. So if we can help that be shared, that would be very much appreciated. But now, though, we will move ahead to a game that I've been watching a little bit of this morning. I've been checking out OP3, Mr. Precision TV himself, playing a little bit of Modern Warfare 2. And do you know what? As I sat there watching Precision play Modern Warfare 2, I thought, he's a massive ranker. Oh wait, that's not what I thought. It was a little... No. No, okay. Tedious link into the fact that Tom Ivan at VGC says Modern Warfare 2 will be adding ranked play in 2023. Precision isn't a ranker, by the way. It's
Raging ranker.
It's something different. Do check him out, by the way. He's one of, I think, only 2 people in the world that has the blue ICU baseball cap. Nietzsche is the other one.
I don't even have one.
Yeah, I don't have. Oh, wait. No, I have one. Okay, one of 3 people. I turned around. I was like, I don't even have one. Turned around. It's on the wall right next to me. Okay, I do have one. Nice. So yeah, Precision is only one of 3 people in the world that has a blue ICU baseball cap. So yeah, do feel free to check him out. Speaking of ICU baseball caps, no. Lotus is in the chat. With. Do you know? I've not asked you this for a while. That emote that Lotus has spammed 3 times. It has an audio sound, doesn't it? It sounds. How does it sound, babe?
Hello.
Oh, just as you did that, OP3 raided and we didn't get it.
Oh, well. It's been and gone now.
No. Just as he's here, he's just dropped in as we're talking about it. Nietzsche has said, get shit on, Bibby. And then Lotus says, blue sucks. We were literally just talking about the fact that OP3, who's just dropped a raid on the channel, was wearing... So I'm wearing the blackout ICU baseball cap. Precision this morning was wearing the blue. Precision, Takeaway Ice Cream Uploads is only one of 2 people in the entire world that has an Ice Cream Uploads blue baseball cap. There is only 5 in existence. Nietzsche has one. Precision has one. I have one, and that means there's 2 still in the studio somewhere.
Yeah.
So Bibby now has one. So there is 1 left in the studio. Enzo's just dropped in the stream saying wallpapers. Nice. He's doing some decorating, I think.
I genuinely thought that's what he said as well.
There's a walloper. Hey, man. My name's Enzo, you big walloper. My name's Okay, let me see if I can get my voice deep enough.
My name's Enzo.
Fuck, I was going to do it on voice mod, but voice mod shit the bed. So it's not working. It might work for Bib, but it wouldn't have worked on the stream. So fuck. My name's Enzo. There you go.
Enzo.
Wearing a blue ICU cap is like supporting Man U. Someone has to. No. The blue one is class. The blue one was designed with LA Dodgers sort of styling in mind. When we were putting them together, we were definitely getting blackout because blackout is just... It goes with anything. You can wear any colour and your blackout hat goes with it. The blue one is a bit more divisive, but I wanted to test something colours-wise. So we had a trial of the black hats, which we got a test sample of curved peak and flat peak, and then we got a test sample of coloured as well. So that's the reason why the blue ones exist. And I went for the LA Dodgers blue and white because it was distinct colouring and we could see how the fonts and the stitching and stuff looks. And basically it looks absolutely shit hot is the gist of what we're trying to say. So there you go.
Shit hot.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to pronounce each word with a little modicum of space. Shit hot. But not too much space because then it just becomes shit hot. And nobody wants that, really. So there you go. Let Bibby do it so he does the hands and neck thing. Oh yeah, go on, Bib.
No, that was only because my voice is fucked. It's going. My voice is disappearing. So that was the cheeky rub of the neck. My name's Enzo.
My name's Enzo. My name's Enzo. Blue hats are like City fans. Only a few exist. Basically, cross the street if you see someone in a blue hat. Yeah, it pretty much Salty Dog. Yeah, Nietzsche and Precision are the only 2 that are going to be wearing them in public. You probably don't want to be on the same side of the street as those guys. So yeah,
confirmed.
Anyway, after insulting him for 10 minutes, Precision, thank you for the raid, dude. Appreciate it. Nice. Precision was playing some Modern Warfare, by the way. If you want to get some Modern Warfare drops, do go and follow Precision. I imagine he will be playing a good chunk of Modern Warfare over the next days and weeks. And I've just finished my drops by watching him this morning. I got a 1-for-1, I don't even know what it was called. Some weapon skin. So do go check out Precision. Do you know what? I'll even give him a shout out because I can. Oosh. Is it going to work? Yay, we didn't get API error. Nice. There you go. You are a pair of bastards, but I love you. Love you too, babe. Love you too, babe. Played COD till stupid o'clock last night. Nice. I still need to jump in. I might see if I can find some time tonight, tomorrow, Sunday-ish. I need to play some. I definitely hyped for Modern Warfare 2 though. I need to get my brain into the 100 mile an hour sort of stuff because when you play,
well, that's it. The longer you leave it, Graham, the harder it'll be.
Because not only am I going in with the fact that I'm playing a slower paced game, but I'm going in and everyone will have map knowledge, and I'll be just slow and unaware, which is pretty much my normal life anyway. I know. They are going to overhaul the UI. See, I haven't really seen it. I keep seeing that being a massive conversation between people that are playing it, which just makes me assume it's shit. But there you go. Enix, we were talking about you yesterday, but I can't remember why. I mentioned you, but I don't remember why. Nope, can't remember. It's gone. No point in having map knowledge when all the maps are wank. You're not a fan then? It is shockingly bad, and I've seen the PUBG menus. I mean, I get to see the PUBG menus usually for about 8 seconds longer than one every time I'm flicking through them. Probably said about the PSVR 2 being a rip-off for the general consumer and it flopping. It wasn't. It was something else. I can't remember. It was in yesterday's show anyway, I think, but I can't remember what it was. Head glitch of duty, it should be called. The gun game is class, though. I will check it out. But for now, though, do you know what? If you think, do you know what? Big fan of this head glitching, and I want to take it more seriously. You can, because this new story written by Tom Ivan at VGC said Modern Warfare 2 will be adding head glitch ranked play in 2023. It didn't say head glitch. I added that bit in just in case anyone was listening to this on demand and they didn't pick that up. But Black Ops Cold War League play and Vanguard ranked play are ending this month. So Treyarch has confirmed that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's ranked play will launch in 2023. The developer said it's working to deliver competitive modes, ranked skill divisions, visible skill ratings, a top 250 leaderboard, and competitive rewards with ranked play. Before its launch, players will be able to participate in the CDL Mosh Pit playlist, which will arrive in Modern Warfare 2's Season 1 update on David's birthday, which is November the 16th, which is about 2 weeks before my birthday on December the 3rd, just in case anyone didn't know that. December the 3rd is confirmed to be my birthday, just this year at least. Yeah, confirmed. Treyarch also confirms plans to retire Black Ops Cold War League play and Vanguard rank play this month. Oh, there we go. Happy birthday to you. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Treyarch also confirms plans to retire Black Ops Cold War League play and Vanguard rank play this month. It said players have until November 22nd to collect any remaining rewards. We can stop there. We don't need to go into this article any further. There's a bit more information in it, but the gist of it is Call of Duty now caters for even the biggest rankers in the world, or will be on November 16th. What are your thoughts, babe?
Now we're getting ranked mode. Does that? I don't think it does. And this is me being a little bit devil's advocate. But will this change the normal modes to not be skill-based matchmaking then to basically stop everyone whinging all the time? Because if they've got a ranked mode, then surely you're going to be playing against people of your level in that ranked mode. But then the normal ones can just be a pool of players. Like you might have some outstanding players left in there with high kill deaths, but you might also have people like me in there that will just be getting shat on. Like, rather than it being a lobby full of people who are a similar level to me, does that open that up? And I already know the answer to this. This is just hypothetical. Should it?
It depends. It depends. Like, I don't necessarily feel it should, because skill-based matchmaking, the theory behind skill-based matchmaking is to make the system better for everyone. In terms of, if you're an absolute lettuce, you're not going to go in and play against a two-time back-to-back. You're going to go in and play against a couple of other lettuces, maybe a radish thrown in there as well. I don't know where the salad reference came from, but I went with it. It's fine. And that's not a bad thing as such. The issue comes from the fact that you're not going to go in. Everyone loves to be in a game full of absolute heroes and then just find the one lettuce and then just be like, oh, okay, well, I'm just absolutely going to bully you. And that, I'm on board with the principle of skill-based matchmaking. And Call of Duty has the player base, it has the numbers that can support that, but I can't speak about how effective that is or how problematic that might have been because I haven't played enough of it. What are your thoughts?
It's difficult. I know there's a pause in there. It's difficult. You see, the thing is for me, when I used to play Call of Duty constantly, you obviously get better the more you play it. You start to learn the maps, you start to learn your guns, you start to have the right attachments for your guns and stuff. So it does make it a lot easier to be able to go into lobbies because you give yourself half a chance by doing that stuff. Obviously, I don't anymore, and my matchmaking record my kill death record is probably going to be terrible. So I would rather play against people of my own level. However, you only really get better by watching and playing with people or against people who are much better. I'm not talking about the people who are fucking using Cronus or whatever else. Or if I'm playing control and I'm end up, yeah. If I'm playing on, I'm obviously going to be at a disadvantage if I'm using a controller against people using keyboard and mouse, which I was last weekend. Because my friend has like a 3.0 kill death rate. His was so much better. He was playing in lobbies with keyboard and mouse, therefore I got chucked into that. I was abysmal. Shit, couldn't hold my own. However, me being on a level playing field of just being able to play against people on PlayStation 5 is obviously something that probably will benefit against me. So I'm all for skill-based matchmaking, personally, because I'm shit. But I understand there will become a point if I was really, really good and I was playing against people who was 4.0s who not have all of that stuff, but I ended up getting that as well. I understand people say that the lobbies get sweaty. I absolutely understand that, but I don't think people realise that. I think they get a bit sweaty too, but because they end up getting killed and their kill death starts to decline because they're playing against much better people who have the much better either experience or map knowledge or something like that. They don't really realise that they are also doing that too. So I think having people who are really good playing against other people who are really good, I understand that might be frustrating because you end up losing a lot more than you end up winning, or you just have like a god squad and end up dominating and shitting on people. Everyone feels good when they win, but it fucking sucks when you end up getting beat, and especially when you are getting trounced. That's when people start to lose interest in stuff. But I'd find it. It's a difficult one because, especially when it comes down to the content creator stuff, I don't think anyone should ever use that as an excuse. If I'm a content creator, I would love to be able to seem to be winning all the time. It would make my life a lot easier. I would look better. It'll keep my emotions up. It'll keep me interested. It'll keep me happy. It'll keep me energized. All of that stuff comes with winning. But when you're a content creator and you're losing all the time and you just getting dunked on, then that becomes infuriating. You start to lose your emotions, you start to lose your head and things like that, and it doesn't become a good watch. Well, it becomes a fantastic watch. It becomes a bit of a shit when you are the person behind the screen and you're starting to lose your head a little bit. So I can understand the pros and cons, but for the average person who's really fucking good at the game, that's their decision to spend all the time being able to do that. And if you are getting shit on, it comes down to the classic get good. In my opinion,
get good. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, because there is nuances in that conversation. Like you talking about, like, you will only get better if you are playing with better players. But obviously, it depends on where they draw the lines. Like, if it puts you with people that are a bit better than you, you will get better. If it puts you with people that are a lot better than you, you won't get better because you will just spend your games respawning. It'd be like taking, like, your mates who play not even a Sunday league team, occasionally go out and play some games on a Sunday or whatever, and then just sticking them in the Premiership going, this will get them good. And it'd be like, it won't. They will just get absolutely humiliated over and over and over again. So there is nuances in there.
We see that with Forest now. We've seen that with Forest. They're a very, very good Championship team, but they've come up 22 players later. The shit. They are a terrible football team at this moment in time, and they're going to go back down again. I don't think they're quite as bad as the Derby team that finished in the Premier League with only 11 points, but I don't think they'll be too far off. Like, that's just it is. They're just not good enough to be in the Premier League, but that's a big step up.
I was being patient and letting you finish your point there, but Salty Dogs just ruined my thunder because I was going to jump straight on Sunderland for some reason. I don't know what it is. Like, I mean, it could be, I don't know, maybe it's the influence from the Mackham Dictionary sat just here behind me or something. For some reason, I was going to point out that Sunderland is that sort of team, but Salty Dog. Same. Nice. Okay, let me jump back through the comments then. Lots of comments. Enzo Cast says, I can't forget his fucking birthday. It's the same as my dad's. Whose? Mine or David's? I'm assuming you mean mine, which is on the 3rd of December. Thank you very much. Hey, how are you doing? Speaking of birthdays, actually, I'm going to stop there because I did see him lurking in the chat. Timeless. Are you here? Or are you, like, opened up a tab and left? I'll come back to that in a second. Yeah, I have to use a gun I don't want to unlock attachments for another gun. Oh, that was something a bit further forward or something. I still don't understand all the gun unlock bollocks on COD now, though, which is something but having not played the multiplayer, is something I'm heartbroken to find out, because I was talking to Lotus the other day about, do you know what one of my favourite things on Call of Duty is? Getting the M16. And then getting the M16 to like level 5 and you unlock the dot or whatever, level 10 and you unlock the extended mag, level 15 and you get the grip, and then whatever. And then when you get it to level 150, you get, you've got your red tiger, and then 250, you got, blue tiger, and then you need to get 25 headshots, and then 75 headshots, and then 150 headshots to get your skins. Loved that sort of stuff because it gives you stuff to properly grind for. And he was like, yeah, that's all gone now. It's bullshit now. I was like, what? So, but it clearly is, because Phony said, yep, it is bollocks, Lotus. So, no. You have a core gun that when you level it up at multiple levels, it unlocks the next level. I just don't feel like it needs to be that difficult, that tricky. This is only a 12-month title. There is enough guns in there for you to be able to go, I want to max out this gun or this batch of guns. So the way I was talking about it for Modern Warfare Remastered, I got the Regal Camo, which I don't think was in the original Modern Warfare, but they added it to Modern Warfare Remastered, which that gave you an incentive. Oh, you've got the gold on your Barrett 50 cal? Nice. Go get the gold on your Remington sniper rifle as well, and then go get the gold on all of the other sniper rifles, whether they're bolt action or semi-automatic. And then once you've got the gold on them all, you will unlock the Regal Camo. It was an absolute grind, but I did it, and I felt like a badass for doing it. And if I have to go and play with other guns to be able to unlock stuff from my sniper rifles, I'm not a sniper rifle specialist. That's video game worlds going, we want the game to be varied, so we're going to force you to play a game to be varied, which just never works. Like, you see it with PUBG now. We don't want people to use the vert grip, so let's nerf the vert grip so people use all the other grips. Okay, well, how about make the other grips have meaning rather than make this one equally shit? But, okay, let me go down. Yep, I have to use a crap SMG to unlock a silencer for my AR so I could get gold camo. Stupid. Makes zero sense to me, says Lotus. Agree. Rank mode comes out months after COD launch all the time. Skill-based matchmaking is so bad in this game. We win 4 games in a row, then we go against absolute sweats. Then we lose 2 games where we can't get out of the spawn. Then we go back down in lobbies similar level to us. Is it that knee-jerky? So it's not using data over long periods of time to slowly build your rank. It just goes, fuck, these guys are good, and then throws you into like, they're really shit, and throws them back down again.
Is that only because it's not been out long?
I mean,
the data pool isn't that big.
I mean, he's been talking about COD in general, though. I think I remember Enix saying something about the skill-based matchmaking has been like that previous, or maybe I'm mixing that up with Halo. Yeah, give us more details, Enix. Went 32 for 6 with a pistol only in a match. Next match went 2 for 29 because of absolute sweat laws because of skill-based matchmaking. It's so bad you just can't have fun. The irony is you're going, this is so bad because you had a really good 32 for 6. The other people in that lobby are saying the exact same thing you are, just one game earlier.
See, that's the issue. How do you find the balance? Is it just going to be completely random like it used to be? I don't know. I prefer the fact that good people are playing against good people and shit people are playing against shit people. I feel like that's the natural progression. But like you said, it would be shit if you are winning 4 games in a row and then you get put in with absolute gods.
Yeah, if it's that knee-jerk reaction, that's not a good skill-based matchmaking. That's a results-based matchmaking, which is a different thing. Being skill-based and being results-based is a very different thing. The shittest team can win a knockout match in football. All you have to do is part the bus, smash and grab. Job's a good one. Doesn't mean that you're best team. Doesn't mean you've got skill. It means that your plan was actioned well and you got a result, but doesn't necessarily mean that you've got the skills to do that all the time. So that's a results-based matchmaking, which is different. Back in the day when I competed, we got better in games because we would play against all skill levels and we never knew what we would go against in a match, and we learned. But knowing if I perform well, I'm going to get put in Cronus 360 no-scope lobbies and end up not having fun every 3 to 4 matches because I've been penalised for playing well. No. That's how people feel like when they play against us on a Wednesday and a Saturday when it's like, it's only that grade A guy. He's a bit simple. And then, no, it's the rat-tat-tat-tat-tat, he's here as well. And there's another teammate. Oh, wait, no, that's just Nietzsche. Oh, no. So we basically are skill-based matchmaking. in the same way. And then Beans, Beans is usually sat in the corner snotting away. It's just what it is, Kronos
well, he's the Jeopardy, innit? He's the Jeopardy. He can either be really, really good or really, really bad.
Yeah, he can absolutely clutch out an absolute masterclass with just an M16 and a pistol. But then you give him like Ed 209 from RoboCop, and he's sat there going, "How do I put the batteries in?"
Looking at it down the barrel. What? Is this how you use it?
Kronos does work on COD, just saying. Especially with the battle rifles, Kappa. Mate, the battle rifles are so bad, everyone is using them. Oh, is there a meta already? Nice. I use one, but it's so bad I'm changing to a sniper. Not what Nadia said. Lotus, she had her ass handed to her most games. Is Nadia the one that got found out, air quotes, at the COD event? Air quotes on that, because I don't have enough energy to find out who was the good or bad or right or wrong in that sort of situation. 3 shots for a kill with the battle rifle and recoil of firing a tank. Can't wait for HC modes. HC. Hardly children.
That works.
Nice. Lotus, losing is good. It makes the inner Jeffrey Dahmer rise up inside to get my own back on them. No. Issue is you can't get good when it dips you back down into a mid-level lobby every 1 to 2 matches. There we go. Until they met Pool and beat us, he was playing Modern Warfare. I thought it was a 2-year title. Sure, I saw somewhere it's moving to every 2 years. I could be wrong. Has that been confirmed? Because there was rumours about the 2-year switch. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet. Beans pushing his luck to being so late recently. Kappa. I know exactly, Beans. If they only have 3 or 4 tiers for matchmaking, it would be terrible. Yeah, exactly. Nadia is the cheat. Oh, is she? Okay, I didn't know whether
I don't think it's been confirmed as being a cheat. Like that, no one's ever found actual.
Yeah, I know it was all hearsay.
I know she got fucking absolutely arseholed at the event, but I don't think
that doesn't necessarily even mean that she's a cheat in that sort of sense. No. I mean, and people could go, "Oh, yeah, but she smashes it every game on stream and stuff." But I know from myself, playing in my own setup and playing in my own studio setup, I'm going to lose more games in the studio. Just purely based on the lighting, the hardware, the lack of familiarity with certain stuff. In this setup, I play better than I do downstairs. But there's also the fact that if she's making short-form video content like TikToks and stuff, TikTok is your best bits. Anyone looks great in your best bits. Even Nietzscheo could look good on TikTok. Sorry, Nietzscheo. I love you.
Get shit on, kid.
Get shit on, kid. Fuck your shit on. Hardcore. Yeah, that's Nadia the hacker, allegedly. HC hacker. Okay, nice. See, I didn't really play much hardcore, to be fair. I like the idea of
shit.
Hardcore wasn't fast enough, which is quite ironic because I play PUBG now because it's more hardcore. Which maybe hardcore was something that I didn't know I needed in my life back in the day. Hardcore always felt like you either had gods or spuds playing hardcore, and the spuds were like, "Oh, I don't want maps. I don't want people to be able to know where I am. I'm going to crouch walk and just sit in a corner. I'm going to sit there and I missed all my shots and I died anyway. But I'd get shit on by the noobs because I was playing in their campy scenario and I didn't want to stoop down to their level. So I go, fuck it, I'll go back into the main game, get my SMG Commando Pro stabby knife. Stabby. I mean, to be fair, you didn't even see it. I just look like I've wanked off a ghost. Fuck. So there you go.
Ghost.
Yeah, it's confirmed. If you look at a gameplay, it's proper obvious. Is proper obvious and confirmed, though, is different things. Is it confirmed? Because until it's confirmed, it's not confirmed. If it's obvious but not confirmed, it's still unconfirmed. I mean, you know what I'm saying. So, isn't that a different kind of event, baby? What, wanking off a ghost or something else? Was there something else mentioned?
I don't know what that's in relation to.
Smashed it every stream has a whole new meaning now on Twitch with a number of incidents. #lewd. Yeah, I didn't see that. I saw Viv posted a link in saying someone was getting smashed on stream, but like that's 2 now within a matter of a month or whatever. Someone having sex on stream and someone sorting themselves on stream. Nice. Let's go. That's why I like modes like Knockout and Search and Destroy. It's not just run and gun and revive, element of tactics and risk.
That's why I loved Heist. Heist mode was amazing.
See, I'd probably enjoy them a bit more now. I like the pace. So when I say a change of pace, I mean I like the fact that Call of Duty is faster and it's like rah! But maybe if I was going to spend a good chunk of time getting to know the game, getting to know the maps, getting to know the modes, and playing with non-randos, I think stuff like Search and Destroy would probably be more of my cup of tea.
Well, you liked CS:GO, didn't you?
Yeah,
Like the element of that
stuff. Yeah, so I think that. But I wouldn't play that with randos. No way would I ever play.
No,
I mean, I don't
it's
even
impossible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even play PUBG with randos. So something like a CS:GO or a Search and Destroy, I wouldn't touch with randos.
Yeah.
Prisoner Rescue is a great mode. Did that feel dirty agreeing with me, Lotus? Felt wrong. I prefer objective-based game modes, but spent the whole of Black Ops on S&D. She got absolutely asked at the COD event. I did see that, but once again, I mean it's one of
we've had it when we've had people who go like 15-0, 30-0 at PES, and then come to this stage, and then they're in front of a load of fucking people, knowing that millions of people are watching them. Their ass might go a little bit, but they're just playing against a lot of other good players again. I have seen the videos of her like beforehand going saying, "Oh, I might not play that well today. I'm not feeling too clever at the event and stuff," and then ends up being shat on constantly. And people saying that's an excuse. I don't know. I mean, unless there's undying proof, I ain't going to accuse anyone of being a cheater, because that's fucking slander at the end of the day.
I mean, the other thing as well is this is a professional content creator, and I'd have to look into what the terms and conditions are of having a game and playing a game and pretending to play a game that someone else is playing. Someone else, she could literally, it could be like Big Brother syndrome, where you're the little brother and your brother plays the second half for you, kind of thing. Maybe she's got someone playing off screen. Maybe a big sister sat there just going, yeah, okay, fuck it, I'll smash this. And then they get invited to an event and it's like, oh fuck, well, we can't carry this off then. So big sister's like, I'll give you a crash course. We'll make you half decent before you go. And went and she's shit. So in that sense, she's not a cheater. She's just providing a content creation system where Ali G's not a real person, but we watch it because we want to believe the story. Maybe that's what the whole thing with Nadia is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe she is just a cheater. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that's the reason why I say I don't really care enough to find out, because I don't want to waste my energy on that. So as far as I'm concerned, if she says she's not a cheater, then fair enough. And if she's lying, then she's a cheater that's cheating herself. So you know what?
Yeah, she'll never be able to make content again, ultimately, will she? If that's the case. If you're saying I'm not a cheater and then you get found to be a cheater, then you're probably never going to be able to make content again, and COD would look stupid. I mean, why would they invite someone to their event without doing their due diligence first, with all these accusations flying around? Yeah. I'm fairly certain they can look at her account. That's all. That's the way that I'd approach it anyway. They will have cheat check stuff in place to be able to see whether or not they're running it.
The only thing is, like, it was the first event for a couple of years. Maybe that's the first event that she's been at, and people just thought, oh, she's actually really good, and maybe too good, but I don't know. But then, was that the first time she ever got smashed? And that could be why Call of Duty, obviously, just playing devil's advocate the other way now. That could be the reason why they've invited her, because they had no evidence until that point that she was a cheater, air quotes. So, but do you know what? Like I say, not bothered. So we'll put a pin in that one there. Let's go back up. Something went off the screen that I didn't see. Invasion is actually a really good mode, bots aside. I find Invasion too big and chaotic, just don't understand the mode at all. It's very Battlefield. What is Invasion? It's gone.
It's very Battlefield.
It's gone. That was Tito, not me. Oh, well, I'm in the bus. I was shouting at my neighbour, wasn't constrained. Fuck's sake for it. Have you ever seen her flat belly and... Have you ever seen her flat belly and boobs? I think she'll be okay for making content in the future if she's found to be a cheat. Well, people said the same about me, but...
Well, I was just about to say, yeah, fucking hell, I should be a millionaire then.
Thought you just had gravy in your eyes. Maybe. So yeah, Modern Warfare 2 will cater to the massive rankers, as the discussing now says on screen. Ranked play will be coming in 2023. I did say November 16th. That's not right. I got that wrong. So it does say 2023 there. So if you want to play some ranked play, you want to get into the CDL, you fancy yourself as being the next Enix on COD, then set your sights higher. Love, set your sights higher. God. Believe and you can achieve. Sorry, that's just me verbally padding while I jump over to the next story. Completed, mate. Exactly, mate. I've got the flat belly, but no boobs, so I'm fucked. Do you know one operation, Enzo? One operation. That's all you could take. A guy got boobs for a 10 grand bet or something like that. So sort you right out, mate.
Jesus.
Sort you right out. That was a news story like a few years ago. Some dude said, if you get boobs, we will pay for the operation. You got to keep them in for a year, and we'll give you 10 grand. I bet you won't do it. And he went, all right then. And he went and got boobs and got loads of publicity and stuff from it. And then I think he ended up keeping them in for a good chunk of time or something afterwards because of all of the publicity. I imagine once that died off, he probably went, yeah, fuck this shit, they're out. Yeah. But 10 grand, nice. He did keep them. He did. Oh, there you go, nice. See, Tito's old like me. He knows. I'd do it for 4K. Idiot, I got mine for free. I wouldn't say
necessarily say free. I mean, the goth soup fridge behind you might have something to play a small part to play in it.
Yeah, actually quite a substantial cost. It just cost you a lot more over a long period. You paid in mini installments. That's what it was. Yeah. Anyway, let's jump into the next story. Boobs aside.
He's now called Samantha, you fucker. Confirmed. I've been rumbled.
I think that was just a general thing, not like...
He's just got saying my wife's a bloke. You got me there, to be fair. I don't even know if that was intentional, but that's fucking brilliant.
I think he's just picked a name out of the air, and it just happens to be you missed. Oh no, he's put sorry, babe. He couldn't. Okay,
no, he's gone full. Yeah, he's gone all in. He's pushed them chips to the center of the fucking table, my friend.
I thought he'd gone. I know he's now called Samantha. Just happens to be his missus.
He was called Steve beforehand. Yeah. Oh. Motherfucker.
Ooh, okay,
never liked him.
Yeah, absolute whopper. Okay, back into it. Twitch partners with Xbox for free PC Game Pass subscriptions when you buy subs. So if you want to play some games on your PC, you've got a PC and you think, you know what, I like a bit of Game Pass, but I've only got it on my console. Why don't I have it on my PC? I'll get it on my PC, but I don't know if I'm going to like it. Well, it's fine, because Twitch is partnered with Xbox this week to give away 3 months of PC Game Pass subscriptions when you purchase or gift 2 new Twitch subs. The free PC Game Pass offer will give new subscribers access to the service, which includes titles like A Plague Tale Requiem, Persona 5, and Microsoft's first party games like Halo Infinite, Forza Horizon 5.
He's a man.
Nice. And Sea of Thieves. Mr. Demos, welcome in, dude. Mr.
Hello.
Demos. I saw you mention it's a long O. Is it Demos or Demos? Is the long O like John Stamos or Stamos? Demos. Long O for sure. Mr. Demos. I need to remember that then. I've said Demos too many times that it'll take my brain a bit of training to get Demos. Mr. Demos. Nice. Welcome in, dude. I played some PGA the other day. We dropped a raid on him after the stream on Wednesday. I hung around for
great
a
style.
little bit. Nice. Anyway, I'll continue with this article. So if you want some free PC Game Pass, the promotion will start at 1 p.m. ET on November the 3rd and run until the 6th of... the 11th of November, 6 p.m. ET. And you'll need to be a new PC Game Pass subscriber to be able to redeem the deal. It starts to get a bit weaker now. Once 2 subs are gifted or purchased, a code will appear in your Twitch notifications inbox that can be redeemed on the Xbox site. So you're thinking about gifting a couple of subs, and you're thinking about checking out PC Game Pass. Basically, gift 2 subs, or just subscribe to 2 channels between the 3rd and the 11th of November, and you will get yourself 3 months of PC Game Pass for free. Microsoft regularly offers 3 months of PC Game Pass for $1. So while the Twitch deal is intriguing for users of the streaming service, it's not the best deal we've ever seen. It also arrives just as Microsoft starts to focus more on PC Game Pass's growth. I don't need to go into the rest about what Phil Spencer says. What I want to know is what Bibby says. Thoughts, Bib?
Yes. Like you said, it's not the best deal that's out there at the moment. However, I'm going to struggle to pretend, even if I wanted to gift 2 subs, I'm going to struggle to be able to give this code to someone because I can't redeem it. I already have Game Pass. I already did the $1 offer for 3 months when it first arrived. I've been a Game Pass subscriber now for, pretty much since its inception, which is near 3 years-ish, if not a little bit more. So I'd probably struggle to be able to give this to someone who hasn't already have Game Pass. This is definitely aimed at the casual consumer, I assume.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like, I mean, I always wonder about that £1. Oh, I don't fit. Fuck. That's what she said. Okay, I'm getting rid of the space in Game Pass. I know it's 2 words, but it's just one now.
Game
Nice.
Pass.
It just about fits. What was I saying? Can't remember what I was saying. What did you ask me? Oh, yeah, most people will have tried this already. I imagine most people that are playing PC Game Pass at this point will have probably tried that. That said, there has been a little bit of a drop-off because there was a huge amount of noise about get you £1 trial, because if you have, say if you got 36 months of Xbox Live stacked, if you buy your £1 trial of Game Pass, you will convert it to 36 months of Game Pass. So a lot of people, there was a lot of noise around that at one point in time. I have seen that drop off quite considerably. So I suppose anyone that has switched into the PC market over the last 18 plus months might have missed out on that. Maybe a bunch of people bought PCs during lockdown for remote working or streaming or whatever, and didn't try PC gaming because, you know, I'm still a console gamer. I just have my PC for whatever. So I suppose there is that. I mean, there's a lot of PCs on the market, and I imagine Xbox's Game Pass subscriptions are heavily skewed towards consoles. So I imagine there's probably still a lot of people that have PCs that don't have Game Pass, which does open this up. But the point I was going to mention was I have seen people saying that they've used their £1 trial and then tried it again a year later and had a £1 trial. So I wonder if it lapses. I wonder if you become a new customer if you've not had it for a 3-month period or whatever the month period is. So if that is the case, then this could be useful. I mean, have you got PC Game Pass?
I have.
Oh, okay.
I've got Ultimate.
I was going to say, if you don't, we should use our trial code to see if yours works. See if you can get a month of it, kind of thingy. But yeah.
No, you've got you can try it because you haven't had it before, have you?
I don't think so. I mean, I used Game Pass on console, but not on PC, so I think it would definitely work for me. But that was like Fortnite Christmas 2019 or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Let me jump back up through the comments. Goldust wanted a boob job, but Vince McMahon said it would be taking it too far after using the O.J. Simpson car chase video after killing his wife. What? I don't remember the O.J. Simpson car chase video in WWE. You'll have to give me a summary of the O.J. Simpson car chase usage. I don't know how it was. Yes, was very cool. Appreciated. You're welcome, Demos. Was a very relaxing stream. It was good. It was good. Very good. Was chill for me too. Feels good after working Wednesdays. It wasn't a late one for me actually. It was about 11-ish when we finished up on Wednesday, but we'd had like our insert coin stream in the afternoon, and we'd had conference calls and stuff through the day. Yeah, exactly. I was knackered before it even started. I have a Mac. Fuck PC Game Pass. Does it not work then? Is it just PC then? Has Xbox not branched in with them allowing people to play? I mean, I imagine you can play it in browser, right? If you can play it on an iPhone, I imagine you can play Game Pass games in browser, right? Actually, no, that's xCloud, isn't it? Not Game Pass. Different. It's different. You've got to download it. Yeah. Different.
Yeah.
I think the £1 thing lapses every 6 months.
Really? Okay.
Interesting. We don't have graphics cards. You don't have graphics either. Good joke.
Fuck's sake.
It's not even true because you know Macs are usually the powerhouse graphical editing PCs and stuff like that. So yeah. Do you know, it just sounded like a good bit of banter, but when you drill into it, it's actually really flawed. On that bombshell, we'll move ahead. Nice. Chris Scullion at VGC says, Square Enix, talking about being really flawed, Square Enix has announced a playable NFT collectible art experience. Bib, I know you were saying to me just this morning that if the one thing you're missing in your life is an NFT collectible art experience that you could play. And I was like, well, stick around for the scoop, because here we are. Symbiogenesis is described by the publisher as a, quote, new franchise. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, what a way to sell it. I'm excited. Let's jump into the rest of the news article here. Square Enix has announced a, quote, new franchise, end quote, built around NFTs. Symbiogenesis is described by the company as its first digital collectible art project designed from the ground up for Web3 fans, end quote. According to Square Enix, Symbiogenesis is set in a self-contained world where a, quote, wide cast of characters symbiosis Okay, I can't fucking compute this. A wide cast of characters symbiosis. Okay. I don't know what that word means in that context, then, which is why I'm struggling with it. So I'll go with that. A wide cast of characters symbiosis, all of which can be collected as digital art. End quote. Don't know what that actually meant. What does symbiosis mean in that sort of stuff? Then, like, because I know symbiosis is like where two like organisms or whatever coexist. They need each other, like a symbiote, like Venom and Tom Hardy need each other to survive, kind of thing. It's
been a while, hasn't it?
Can't believe I didn't know that was coming. Then it's been that long that I usually would expect it. It's like a button that you could press to make Bibby do things. It's like a Bibby soundboard. you say the word Venom and you get Venom. Caught me off guard. Nice. It promises to offer, quote, an interactive story and a dedicated community. The art, which
fucking hell, size of this moth.
Fucking hell, size of this moth. Honestly, the art collected by players can be used, quote, as a character in a story that takes place in an alternate world, where the player can untangle a mystery by completing missions that revolve around questions of the monopolization and distribution of resources. I'm going to stop because this just reading, and this is not anything on Chris Scullion at VGC. This is Chris Scullion copying their press release, and their press release is boring as fuck,
dry as fuck. Yeah.
Okay, let's quickly do it as a show of hands sort of method then. Bibby verbally and everyone else, feel free to pop up in chat. Are you interested in this from what you've just heard at all? Thoughts, Bib? Chat? Nope. We've lost him. No. Okay, moving ahead. Okay, Square Enix, I appreciate the sentiment of the new franchise, but I'm not interested. I'm not interested in NFTs. I'm not interested in whatever you were trying to say there. It just doesn't sound very good. It does not sound very good. NFTs already had my back up. The rest of the article put me to sleep. So it put my back down. So, but not in a good way. Fuck this shit, I'm out. We got context. Roddy Piper was chasing Goldust after nearly getting run over. So jumped in his truck to chase him. Then halfway through the PPV, it cut to the news footage of OJ driving his truck trying to get away from the police, but they said it was Piper chasing Goldust. Someone's gone on the internet and found car chase scene and just used the footage and not realised it was an actual murder chase. No.
No.
Awkward. Look, to be fair, they pretty much set the standard on how to do live action, so I'm 100% sure they will nail anything in relation to NFTs. Oh, wait, sorry, standard on how not to do something. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Square Enix, the one thing I will give them credit for is they have been open in their approach to NFTs, in terms of they do like NFTs and they do want to progress with that. Fine, fair enough. Until you bring me something exciting, I'm not interested. I'm open to the idea of NFTs, just repeating stuff that we've said before, open to the idea of NFTs. The technology could potentially be useful. But the question I will keep asking is why? But why? You want me to use an NFT? But why? Why can't I just use the existing receipts systems that exist for most things? I'm going to give you an NFT which will act as your ticket into a concert. Why? Why can't you just give me a digital ticket that I can put in my Apple Wallet? That's not an NFT. The fact that I've got a Greg's card in my Apple Wallet isn't an NFT. Why does it need to be an NFT? So Square, crack on with it. Sort yourselves out. But first up, get a better PR than that, because I don't know what I do not know what I've just read, and I read one sentence 3 times and I don't know what it meant or any of the bits before. It was just, like Bibby said, dry. Because they're the future. Why? Because they'll reward players. How? With NFTs. Why? I think you're mistaken. It wasn't a murder case, as he was innocent. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I mean, it was a murder case. It was just a murder case that was disproven. So, he was tried for murder, so it still makes it a murder case. It was just a murder case that was not guilty. There you go. And someone did die, so technically there was a murder case. So, have your pedantry back, good sir. Do you know what? On that bombshell, let's give you a free game. Bib.
Yay!
We have Morgan Park and the crew at PC Gamer, set to tell us that people can bag themselves some stuff for free. It's usually games, and today is Friday. So that means... Nice. Take it away, baby. This segment is called...
Free Game Friday. Playing games on your Friday. Via the Epic Store. Written by Morgan Park. On PC Gamer. Nice. If you do have any form of lighter emotes or whatever, do throw them in the chat right now. Actually, do you know what I think we do? I think we do.
Oh, just burn it. Just burn this segment.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think we do, actually. No, we were gifted a sub to Roly Poly Potamus, and he has like a lit emote lighter thing in the chat, but I think it's expired. So yeah, do feel free. I mean, the thing is, Enzo Cast Stream is a musician, and he never gets that level, basically. So if you want to see any good musical content, you could watch Enzo Cast Stream. If you want to see better, just tune in here about 50 to an hour and a half into the scoop on a Friday, and easy dubs. Nice.
Easy.
100% need to watch his interview with Ruby Wax. He basically admits it. I said murder chase. Yeah, nice. Nice. I see what you did there. Nice. My centre back is 88 now. I'm ready. That's old. Wow. Not going to be very good there, my friend. Okay, anyway. Shit, Bibby has a guitar. I might need to close my ears. Lake says,
I would.
Lake says kill me now. I think Lake says kill me now because how can he go on with his life knowing that he doesn't have that moment to relive every second? Every moment now will be poor until next Friday. And then the Friday after. So, Lake, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to live for the Fridays now. So we will not kill you now. We will just give you something to live towards next week. So you're welcome, Lake. You are welcome. Christmas number 1, Lotus Nuts, nice. My cat just jumped in front of traffic. I don't know why. My brain took a second to get there and then read that I don't know why. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I don't know how to react to this. That's a bit important. Oh, by the way, guys, my cat just died. Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
I'm going to make a Free Game Friday jingle after that performance. Do it. Do it, Enzo. Do it.
Good luck trying to compete with that one.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly, mate. Yeah, nice. Okay, on that bombshell, into the actual article. I know Free Game Friday, we're only here for the song. We don't really care about the free games, but still, I'm going to tell you about them anyway. This is from Morgan Park and the crew at PC Gamer. As we cover this every week. These are the games that are free on Epic Games Store right now. November 3rd to November 10th, 2022. We've entered into November. A new month brings a new week of freebies from the Epic Games Store. First up is Filament, a puzzle-solving mystery aboard the Alabaster, a spaceship whose crew has almost entirely disappeared. As you freely explore the ship's interior to solve over 300 puzzles, you'll reconstruct the truth behind the Alabaster's tragic disaster. Speaking of tragic disaster, Bibby just sang Free Game Friday. Oh, no, I didn't say that. But speaking of tragic disaster, our other freebie this week sets you down in the Vietnam War. Rising Storm 2 Vietnam is the Red Orchestra series' rendition of the conflict, pitting players in a 32v32 FPS battle with asymmetrical class and equipment selections. You'll probably need to bring your own credence, though. And then next week from November 10th to 17th, there'll be Alba, a wildlife adventure, and Shadow Tactics. Gonna be honest, not the biggest selection of games over the next couple of weeks. Filament, Rising Storm 2 Vietnam, Alba, a Wildlife Adventure, and Shadow Tactics. All free. So if you want some free stuff, do go add them to your Epic Games library. I will add in, though, the caveat that, is this the calm before the storm? Epic Games Store usually has like some Black Friday splurge. Is this putting out a bunch of chaff so they can give us like a couple of bangers in their like 2-week thingy before for Black Friday / Christmas? What are your thoughts, babe?
Well, Rising Storm Vietnam is actually very, very positive over on Steam, and it's got 4.5 stars out of 5. So I don't think it's an absolute disaster class. However, I missed last week fucking Wartide, which I'm fuming about. But yeah, this I don't think I've ever played a Rising Storm game, but the Steam reviews on it are fantastic. It came out in 2017. It's interesting, and this is me being an absolute snobby gamer. I've just clicked onto the Epic Game Store, seen the Rising Storm 2 Vietnam, 4.6 stars out of 5 on the Epic Game Store, but I've paused it at 41 seconds in, and then I see this player model, and I just think, no. And this is where I get snobby. Like, it could be an amazingly well-balanced game, but I instantly look at it and think, do you know what? I'm not that bothered. But do you know, actually, do you know what? I take it back. The more I see, the combat actually looks pretty cool. The player models aren't the greatest. Basically, it's not a AAA game, is what I'm saying, which is instantly what makes me go, well, yeah, but I've got the likes of Battlefield and stuff out there. That said, Sandstorm Insurgency is not a AAA game, and that was an exceptional game too, so maybe I need to stop being a snob. Graham, chill out, mate. Honestly, give it a chance, mate. Give love a chance. Give peace a chance, mate. He says, talking about a war game.
Yeah, it's still it's 25 quid on Steam to buy, and it's free on Epic Game Store. So that's a deal. That's a fantastic deal.
Well, it's 20 quid on the Epic Game Store generally as well. So 25 quid if you want it on Steam, 20 quid to get it on the Epic Game Store, 100% off right now on the Epic Game Store. Yeah. Get involved.
It's £25 because it's a deluxe edition. I don't know if the one on the Epic Game Store is, but either way, regardless, it's fucking free. Go and pick it up because it actually looks really good.
I think it would be good for us to get Enzo Cast Stream to download this, because it looks like a game where we could walk into a stream just as he's about to die, and then he could blame us for it, like he does with Vigor and
Vigor.
Vigor is how you pronounce it, actually, by the way, just in case you wondered. What the fuck is wrong with that cunt's arm on Rising Storm? Sandstorm is mega and overlooked the game. It is really good, isn't it? Insurgency Sandstorm genuinely is really, really good. We played it on launch day, had a couple of codes to give away, and I haven't gone back to it since that day.
I have.
And
because Steel Bonsai.
Yeah, he keeps posting shitloads of videos and his YouTube shorts.
And he influenced my decision to reinstall it again.
God damn it, Bonsai! I haven't gone back to it from that day, not because I didn't like it, just because of being busy and other stuff to play. But really, really good game, really good. Fallout 3 though, was that a couple of weeks ago now? I can't remember how long ago was that. Was Fallout 3 free a couple of weeks ago?
Yes, I think it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Warhammer was free last week.
I'm already thinking it will be inspired by Close Encounters of the Third Kind for the jingle. Ooh. I'm excited now. I'm excited. I want a music video to go with it and everything. Enzo, I mean, if you're going in, I expect to see you doing like Close Encounters of the Third Kind, like sort of stuff. Mate. October. Yes, exactly. Do you know what? It's not October now, it's November, and we've got things to do. So we're going to wrap things up there. It's 1 p.m. in the afternoon. God damn. Do you know what that means? It means we're incredibly close now to Saturday, where we do have our next stream. We will be live tomorrow from around 10 a.m.-ish, playing some PUBG, chasing crates with the goodest of mates. Nice. Do feel free to join us for that stream. And then on Sunday, Bibby will be back, and it looks like Bibby will be playing some Modern Warfare 2, because the people currently have spoken. If you're thinking, you know what, I want to play some FIFA, then that's fine. Get involved in the Discord. Bibby did put up a poll the other day. You can vote using the emotes sections or reactions, replies, whatever you want to call them, in the Discord. Modern Warfare 2 is currently winning. So on Sunday morning, it looks like... It's not. It's 1 minute past 1, mate. It's not 9 to 6 at all. Silly. Can't even tell the time. Just hope it. So yeah, if you want some FIFA, get involved, drop a vote down. If you want to make sure it stays as Modern Warfare, get involved, drop a vote down. Phony has triggered the Discord shout in the chat. Do feel free to get involved in that. Stick around though. We're going to drop a raid on one of our buddies. We always do, or usually do when we wrap up a stream. We drop a raid on someone else to help support their streams. So we'd appreciate if you can stick around. What you chuckling at?
Lois is a piece of shit.
Has he voted both?
He voted both. I did notice that he'd voted both, and then I've just seen it in the chat. They're saying that I voted both.
Good lad. I'll play whatever, mate. Yeah, whatever, mate. Tino voted both too. In that case, I'll go in and vote both as well then, because I voted for Modern Warfare because I wanted to watch a bit of that. But
well, the thing is, with FIFA, you can all get the opportunity for us all to be able to play some pro clubs. However, Modern Warfare, I think it's teams of 6, so someone's going to miss out.
Unless, is there not like any like 32 by 32 modes? Like
there is actually, that in what's that map called? We talked about it before.
Invasion,
yeah.
Stephen, Samantha. We talked
Big
about all these
Dave.
names.
Big Dave sausage.
COD. Either way, I'm going to get murdered a lot. Nice. I voted my wife for 2 as I'm not around Sunday morning, so I can be on. So I can be on clubs. Or can't.
That's very counterproductive. And then corrects himself. He's got Tito's keyboard clearly.
I was like, I'm confused. So you get what? Running down the road with a PS5 strapped to his back. Let's go, boys! Although it was Xbox, to be fair. But yes, there you go. Stick around. We're going to raid one of our buddies. Join the raid because we can support someone else. Plus, you get 250 sprinkles that you can spend on our channel for doing that. Before that happens, though, Mr. Bibb, is there all you'd like to add?
Yes, thank you very much to each and every one of you that have joined us for the 4 episodes of The Scoop this week. Obviously, Wednesdays wasn't available because we were super busy. But if you want to help shape the 5 shows next week, there is 2 ways that you can do so. First of all, find us on social media. It's at Ice Cream Uploads across all major social media platforms, or alternatively, get involved with our Discord. Again, if you are watching this on any of our on-demand services, go into the description below because there will be more than our usual tweets in there. If you want to be able to go and have a look at all of the God of War stuff that's been done by our friends over at Next Gen Base, please go ahead and review. Go on to click those links and read the reviews or listen to the reviews of all of that content. It would be fantastic if you could do that. But if you want to help shape the shows next week, go into our Discord. That's all you need to do. Go into the Scoop section, drop the URL, put your thoughts and impressions in there. We will then give you our thoughts and impressions next week. At what time on Monday? Mr. Graham Day.
10 a.m.
Bish!
So as you can see, the links to the Soskills and the Oskills and the Soskills are all in the chat now. Thanks to Phony and Tito for putting that together. Appreciate it very much. I did spam a shitload of links, which I'm going to do again. Link. That is the link to Next Gen Base's video review of God of War. It covers what you get on PS5, PS4. It's in 4K 60. It's spoiler free as well. Ben is a gamer and plays a lot of video game content, and he doesn't like to have his shit spoiled, so he will make sure that your shit isn't spoiled. So if you want to see how good of God of War, do you know what I said? It's spoiler free, and then I said I'm not going to watch it. I am going to watch it now because it's spoiler free. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it right out. So yeah, click every single one of these 72 links that has been put in the chat over the last 48 seconds, and we would appreciate it very, very much. Nice, mate.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you who we're going to raid. It is our friends over at Insert Coin was on their stream this week, so let's go and give them some dinner time love.
Ooh, nice. Okay, stick around for the raid. We are going to disappear, but we'll see you this weekend. Until then, stay frosty.
Stay softy.
Stay stiff. Frost stiff.
Stay stiff.